what's up? My name is Tom Mizzle. You're watching my channel Mizzle14, and I'm here doing a review of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 7, Episode 16. This is the season finale. Let's go. Now, we start off where we left off. Stevie went to see Rich Dollars. You know, Rich Dollars used to deal with Erica. He used to be her manager and also her man back in the day in New York, Love and Hip Hop New York. And I think Stevie wanted to get insight about Erica because Stevie and Erica is beefing right now. Erica sent this DM to him say he be a bitch and everything, and she didn't like how that he was behind her back to talk to Sean about her singing and say that she can't sing and stuff. So he went to see Richard saying that he wanted to sign her, but she refused, and he wanted to know did she have potential. And Rich said yeah, she had potential, but she was not serious. She wasn't working hard, and she was upset when I gave her the single, but I took the single away from her and gave it to Olivia. And since then, that was never been good. So Stevie told Rich that Erica has been talking about him and saying that he wasn't there for her and he wasn't a good manager. Yada yada, talking bad about him, basically that's what he's saying. So Richard said, yeah, I'm hearing on the streets that she's been talking about me, so I need to see her, step to her and see what she's going on. So then we get that Stevie invited Rich to the peace rally. Cause remember, Shooter is planning a peace rally, anti-violence rally, to spread the message to stop the violence, to come together, to bond, and to show a message of anti-violence, anti-gun violence, basically. And Stevie said he'll go. He told Rich that it should go to go to support, and also you may not know who's there. Basically, he's saying that Erica might be there, and you could go and step to her there. And I said, I don't know why you would think it's having Rich to step to Erica at a peace rally, which is not the perfect place to confront somebody there. It's supposed to be a nice, no drama event. That's something that you should not be having drama at a peace rally, which is dumb. So Stevie being a little messy and being a little, that was a bitch move anyway. And you know, Erica called him a bitch. That was a bitch move to invite her ex-manager, her ex-boyfriend, to a peace rally to confront her about something because you can't handle Erica, so you trying to get somebody who know how to handle her. I was like, what Rich could do to Erica? I mean, he couldn't handle Erica then, so why he could think he could handle Erica now? All right. So we get this little scene with Mimi, Estelita, Carly, and Ciara. They had a little brunch, and Mimi brought Ciara up to speed about what happened that day and what went on about Estelita's performance. And she heard the word, somebody said Keely, and she heard Keely, what's she doing? She gonna be there? And she's still not feeling Keely. So that's what Ciara told them about the peace rally that she was doing. And she gonna go support, because she was like hesitant and going because she said she knows that Keely gonna be there. And you know, Keely and Shooter are good friends. And she wanna know, should I be able to go? Because I wanna go because that was like my stepson and I was really close and he was good and I still want to support. He was like a son to me. But they say go. Don't let no Keely stop you from supporting your stepson that who you have helped raise and going to this rally. Go to this rally and honor the memory of the boy and not Keely. So she said, you know what, she gonna go. And she asked the other girls, the rest of them, and they go away. They said yes, they would go support. So that was nice. Then we get Dime baby shower, right? So Dime had a baby shower. She's so happy that her mom is cool again, and they made up in a few weeks ago before. But it's the mom is happy that she got her daughter, and she could be able to be in her granddaughter's life. Because we know that she having a girl, so she said she'd be able to be in the granddaughter's life and hope she could be a nice grandmother to the daughter. And basically start all over to make a fresh new start. And Jessica Dyer said, "I'm glad that I have the support because both her mom and her dad is there. I guess we saw a little bit of Sean's mother there too. So it was nice. It was a nice little baby shower. But what TV show without a little drama? Stevie showed the text. So Mimi was there, Jock was there, Mama D, Sean Garrett, Rashida was there as well. And he showed the text and he read the text to them and said, "This is what Erica said." And basically, "Hey, you a bitch, man, and I'm gonna make you my bitch." And it was a lot of things that go in the text. I'm not gonna go into details exactly what she said because I didn't write it down. But it was bothering Stevie. It bothered him so much that remember that Savannah was gonna fight Erica about that. And then Steven confronted Sean because he said the only person who would have told Erica that to start this whole beef, because he said the only person who could start this whole beef between us two was Sean, because that's the only person I talked to him about can she sing. Anyway, Steven asked Sean, can she sing? He never said, "Oh, she can't sing, why you working with her," none of that. He only asked Sean, can she sing? And I guess Sean brought it up and he got offended. Him and Stevie started going at it, starting arguing and going back and forth, and it looked like they were about to fight, and everybody was watching. They said, "No, not at the baby shower. Come on, like you can never bring anybody anywhere without them arguing and having a fight." And they had to escort them out. So the security escorted Sean out, and he was trying to apologize. But Stevie apologized to Sean. He said, "I'm sorry, I ain't trying to bring this to your baby shower. I had all nothing respect for you." Sean said, "It's good, whatever." And that was that. I said that was a little petty argument between those two, and I said that was done. I said it needs to be brought up. Stevie, you still bothered by that message, so you trying to lash out to anybody, whatever way you can. Sean went to tell Erica, and Stevie's problem is that me to producer, what we talk about, it should stay between us. You shouldn't have never went back to your artist and told your artist about exactly what another producer said, and now it create problems, especially if she's not really working with me anyway. So that what it was. Then we get this thing, right? Because this is the planning of the anti-violence rally, the peace rally. Kitty was there, Jock was there, and a bunch of other people there. I think Sass was there as well. And it was planning things. Ciara was gonna go. Ciara was going to the planning event because she was not gonna go because she know like Kitty's gonna be there. But she said because Rod her stepson and she really loved him and everything, she gonna put her differences aside with Keely and go to the planning event. This lady didn't even get in and settle. Once she walked in, Keely saw her and threw a marker at her. I don't even hit her face. I think it hit her hair and went past her hair or something like that. But it just threw something at her. And said, "Oh, the devil walked in and everything." And Jock was not feeling it. He said, "Come on now. Really? We planning a Peace Valley event and you gonna start some violence. And you just disturbing the peace by making a going at and trying to start a fight." She said, "I didn't know her energy is. She was gonna come in and she came in big and bad and go roll in." I know she did. She just walks right in and you just threw something at her because you was bothered that she clocked your ass when she saw you last time. So Keely, you do not need to be here next season because you was doing way too much and there was nothing for you to do. You was trying to make a statement. You were trying to make a stand. You trying to secure your spot for next season, which to me it totally failed because you were doing way too much for no reason. And for you to disrupt the planning event of the Peace Rally, to throw something to start a fight with Ciara when she did not even come in with no thing. She didn't even come in with no animosity towards you yet. She just walks right in and you just do something like you didn't give her a chance to come and say nothing. And I would say I was so done with Kitty. I said, "You's a poor little sport brat, poor little child. Grow up, Keely, and move on." Because that was not the thing to do. Not there. So Shooter was not having it. Jock was not having it. I said that was not. Why you thought that was a good idea? Because you thought you didn't know what her intentions was when she was walking in. Shut the fuck up. Bullshit, yo. Because you saw her walked in and you was so bothered. Because she clocked you. And like I said earlier. Now, then we get the whole Peace Rally. It was a good turnout. A lot of people showed up. Tokyo was there to perform. I think she did like a remix of her My Best Friend song. and it was nice. And she just told us that Tobias and her are working out, so they in a good place right now. And Spice and Rashida, we had a little separate scene when Spice and Rashida was talking, and Erica was there too. And Rashida introduced Spice to Erica. They shake hands, and Spice told Rashida that she got an invitation for Tommy because she didn't heard from Tommy for a while. So she got an invitation. Rashida got the same invitation. They said Tommy told her the place and the time, but not exactly what was is going to happen. They said just show up. So they said they're gonna go and see what's about and see what Tommy wants. All right. So Keely and Carly went to get some crabs with something to eat, and they walked out. And Keely rehashed what was happening at the planning. She told her she was going there, and I just walked right in, and Keely just threw a market at me. And she said, "Oh, I ain't had no guns, so I had to throw a market." That's what Keely said. So threw a market at thing, and she said, "I wasn't even trying to pay attention to the girl, but she is raggedy, still ragging on Keely." And Hanko walks in, Jock and freaking Shooter. And they was talking, and she said, "Oh, well, we was talking about Keely, and I didn't see her around." Shooter told Keely not to come. And he said, "Yeah, Keely's like a sister to me, but this is a Peace Valley, and I didn't want no tension or no negative stuff happening at my event." Which I agree with Shooter. I would say I congratulate Shooter for doing that. But Keely was doing way too much for no apparent reason at the last episode. For what? For what? And you was in the war. It made yourself look bad because at the end of the day, this was not an event or not the time for you to do something to Ciara at that event. Even though the last time y'all was at an event, it was a club scene. Stuff happened at club scenes, so it's normal. Stuff happens. People have fights at clubs. But at a Peace Valley or planning before Peace Valley, that was not the time to step to Ciara. And Shooter told her not to come. So I said, good. She didn't need to come because I have time to see her. We have Erica and Tokyo talking. And they was Erica was congratulating Tokyo about her performance. She said, "I'm glad they came to see you." And Tokyo was happy that she came, and they get to bond and had to talk. Here walks son Stevie. Stevie came and walked to the table and talked to Erica. They started going back and forth. He approached her about the DMs again, and he said, "You were not saying it when my daughter was stepping to you." And Erica said, "It's fine, whatever it is. I said what I had to say. I was hearing that you say I couldn't say you were talking bad about me, so that's why I did the DMs." And he said, "No, I didn't talk bad about you. All I asked you kids you're saying." And the question, it was not about, "Oh, you can't sing," and stuff like that. And if that was said, Sean did twisted the words because Stevie did ask, "Can she sing?" That's all he asked. He said nothing about she couldn't sing. Why you working with her? And then while Erica and Steve was going back and forth, here go Rich Dollars walking up, and Tokyo told Erica that, "Oh, Rich is coming up to your light." And Erica was like, she had shades on, but you could say she was kind of rolled her eyes. It was not here for this bullshit. She said, "Rich." When she heard the name, she was like, "What's going on?" So he said, "Minna," and Steven and freaking Rich hugged it up like they never saw each other before. And that's what Erica said. "You a bitch ass nigga, like, for doing that, Steve. Why you gonna bring her ex to confront her at a Peace Rally? That was not the time and place." So Rich stepped up. So he said, "I heard you talking about me. You telling people that I was not there for you. I didn't do nothing for you, and your boyfriend wasn't around, and he didn't help your career or nothing." And she said, "What? That was 5 years ago. Why I need to rehash that? I'm not sitting here. No, we're not gonna do." She said she didn't know why Rich Attentions was coming to the event to confront her about something that happened 5 years ago. It is what it is. And Erica said, "No, I wasn't talking bad about you. I wasn't even talking about you. It is what it is. This is unimportant. That's irrelevant. Why are you approaching me about this freaking thing? 5 years ago, beef, whatever problem y'all had, to now." And Steven said, Take that hoe back to New York. Take your hoe. Take her hoe back. She needs to take her back. Get out. Like, I was like, shut up, Stevie. It's like, come on. And so Erica said she got to be a bigger person. She said this is not the time and place for us to rehash an issue about 5 years ago. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove myself from the situation before things get out of hand, and I don't want that to happen. So she was walking to her car. Rich said, "Why you walking away from me, Minna? Why you walking away from me? You know you got wrong. You know you was wrong. You just step to me. Now you want to walk away." And then Rich in the confession said, "Oh yeah, I'm glad that Minna, she thinks she could be a bigger person leaving. So I would step to her because she knows she was. I would clock. You was not gonna clock shit because you get nowhere near for her. She took the bigger personal role." And left before it got out of hand. Because you know how Minna is. She has a different status for everybody else. Everybody needs to respect her. When it comes to her, she has a problem. I said, be that as it may, whatever that is true or not, that was not the event to come up to and do that. And you need the creep squad motherfuckers, so y'all all bitches anyway. So I can't say nothing about that. That was something that you would do anyway. So, but Erica removed herself. Tokyo, she said, come on, this is a peace rally. We not dealing with this. Rich, leave her alone, let her go. And she said, this is ridiculous. And that was done. So that was the whole peace rally. And then Shooter went on stage. He talked to them, gave them a speech. Ciara said something. He said he said he still has love for Ciara, and he appreciate her being there. And Rod, the real mother, was there, and they could thank everyone for coming out. And Sass performed, and there was other people performing. And it was a nice event. It was a good turnout, and I hope everybody worked out from that. Cause he said he lost his son with gun violence, and he was even in that type of violence, not even that type of scenario. He was a good boy, and it just stupid. And it sucks that our young kids, our sons, our daughters, are losing their lives over gun violence. And sometimes, 9 out of 10 times, they're innocent. They are a bystander of some other people's beef. And people want to take out guns and just shooting people. So then we get this Tommy event. So Tommy had Spice, Mimi was there, Rashida was there, a lot of people was there, Jock was there, and Tommy was in the car. She was praying, and she was playing and everything. She said, hope everything turns out right. Let me apologize and make things right. And she gonna do what she gotta do, because she said the producer all the way for her to continue filming and doing scenes if she stopped drinking. So she said she gotta change, and especially after she could find out her mother's sick, she had to make some changes. And before she arrived there, Kitty was talking to some people. I forgot who she was talking to. It was I think it was Jock was there. I think somebody else was there as well with Jock. And she was telling her side, and Jock was not, nah, that's not true. She said, I didn't know her intentions was. I didn't know she was going to come in. I said, yeah, right, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Nobody cares about you, Keely. No, Tommy came in, and she apologized. She said she's sorry for what she was doing, and she was going through issues. She had some problems. Yes, she realized she had a problem. She was drinking, and she had some issues. And she just need to make things right and do better and show them that she changing, or she gonna change. And they appreciate that. Spice started crying, and they started tearing up, and because she said she appreciates Spice. She looked up to Spice, and she said she gonna try to do better. And so she said she had the video release that got pushed back, so she was there to intentionally reveal the video with her and Spice. It's called I'ma Get It. And I like it. It seemed like it was a nice little beat. Seemed like it was catchy. You could vibe to it. I need to go to YouTube or somebody later and listen to the single and see how it is. But it seemed like it was good. It was a good collab between those two. And they hug it out. And that was nice. Then we get the last little happy scene where Dime was going into labor. And she's happy. They rushed to the hospital. She had her baby girl. It looks so beautiful. The baby name is Blessing Brielle Williams. I like that name, Blessing Brielle. It's a catchy name, Blessing Brielle Williams. And cause she said her baby is a blessing, and she gonna love the baby. She gonna spoil your baby like how she never had got it before. And it was a nice little scene. And that's how the episode ended. And then we had it didn't end there, but then we had the recap. You know, the main characters recap. So we had Ciara. Ciara said her shooter divorced, and she got to start all over. She getting a cover up tattoo of the name Rod, when she got a master tattoo with Shooter, and she covered that up. She said BK Blasco is not perfect, but hopefully they work together and work it out and do well and be there to support her. Then we get Tokyo. She said her and Tobias are together. She happy. She blissful that they are working it out and see what it goes. Jock said it was hard. It's tough to open a hair salon. He didn't even think it was going to be successful because he never knew anything about the business. But he's doing his grinding. And he said him and Carly are good friends. And she become good friends with benefits. He said that would be great, but they're good friends. Carly said she bought her business and her money, her coins. She's had a lot going on, but nothing gonna stop her from making her money. And she has a sex toy. I said, okay, Carly, leave it to Carly with something like that. She said Tommy said she needs to stop. She stopped the drinking, and she said she gonna take her family or her pig, and just working on herself. And we saw a scene that she dropped she poured the liquor out the freaking in the sink to show us that she's serious. And she said she needs to get her act together. Stevie said he was holding Barney Bella. He said him and the Puerto Rican princess Jocelyn came into agreement with the child support, so he don't have that issue going on, and he could spend time with his other kids and Barney Bella and spend time with her and to work it out with no drama. He said the court case got closed, so he had to go to court, and so that's what he said he could spend more time with his family, because he said he's happy that his court case got handled and is closed. And then we got Rashida. She said marriage is a lot of work. She know her marriage was not great, and she said she gonna make it work. And basically she said she gonna give this another chance. We all expect this gonna happen. Like, no matter what Kirk do, you gonna stay, Rashida. So it's not surprising us when you said that you gonna stay and work on this marriage. And she said she has her businesses with Kirk, and she got children with him. So to throw that all away, and she said she know why. She said she know people have disagreements about what I should do and what I shouldn't do, but at the same time, it's her marriage. She gonna work it out for herself. So that was the end of the episode. That recap. Next week's the reunion. I usually don't watch the reunions, but now since I'm doing reviews, I gotta continue on and commit to the reunions. So I will be doing the reunion next week, y'all. So look into that, and I just can't wait to see how the issues rehash on the season, on the reunion. So please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. My name is Tom Mizzle. My channel is Mizzle14, and I'll talk to you all later. Peace.